Oh, so now you only want to have one light on? Oh my good God, this bike. Oh, so many problems. Well, we might as well discuss it. What's going on, everybody? We are on Holly. Finally, we are also back in Atlanta. If you're wondering why this isn't a video from Texas, don't worry, those videos are coming. I did realize that I showed you guys Holly, and then that was it. It was like, review video, okay, bye. So, and we jumped straight to a Texas video. Well, the reason my last video was from Texas was because the schedule was so stupid, like my personal schedule was so stupid, like getting Holly made, and we're going to talk about all that in this video. But y'all, this bike legit should not have gone to Texas. Like I still am not sure how it actually got there. Before we get into the video, I wanted to tell you guys two things. One, a lot of you guys have heard about the OurMoto kind of entity that me and a couple other vloggers have created. Well, we have our first like review video up on that channel. I'm going to show you guys a quick clip of it, and don't worry, my face is shown. It's not a big deal. I show my face on my second channel, but I'll show you a clip of that video, and you'll be able to click on the screen to actually go to the actual video, or you can click on the card in the top right. Anyway, here's a little video review of a little jumper pack battery that we reviewed over on OurMoto.
Here we go.
So here we have a center jumper pack. So yeah, that was the jumper pack little battery review thing we did. Had a good time. Still trying to figure out what the whole OurMoto company is going to be. We're in the process of figuring that out right now. But for now, we might be making cool gear review videos. Who knows? So the second thing that you guys, I got a couple questions on was in my reveal video of Holly, like the whole Holly got back together thing. A couple people got to the very end of the video where I was like standing in front of the camera and was thanking the people that got Holly created, basically. And I wanted to explain, oh, that's a giant freaking cat in a really cool house. I wanted to explain that section and kind of give you guys some background as to what happened with that. But all right, so long story short, at the very end of the video, I'm like, hey, so-and-so sponsors, thank you guys. And I was thanking people for helping me get the bike made. And some people were like, you didn't thank the subs. You didn't thank the subs that bought the stickers. You're horrible. So the reason that happened, when we were filming that, the bike earlier that day, this is how like crunch the schedule was at that point. Earlier that day of the filming of the Holly reveal, like it happened at night, obviously, if you guys have seen the video. I'll put a little link down here. You guys can click over and watch the reveal video for Holly. That day, we went and picked the bike up from getting the headlights installed. I went home that day and I installed all of the fairings and everything else that needed to be installed on the bike. Literally 30 minutes after I got everything installed, we left to go film. All right, we left to go like, get all the shots. We filmed until like 2 or 3 in the morning. When we left, we came home, packed the bike up on a trailer, and then we left the next morning to leave for Texas. I was editing on the road on my laptop. I was editing that video together. The reason I'm telling you all this backstory of why, like, how the video got made and everything is because during the filming of the outro, it was super late and a security guard kept walking around the parking area that we were doing the outro in. And we did a couple takes of the outro. I was super freaking tired and it was really freaking late. We took a couple takes, and the one take that worked, like that everything worked out on, I forgot, like, I mean, if you guys try to memorize lines, you realize you forget some shit. It doesn't mean I'm not thanking you guys, or I don't appreciate the whole Bring Back Holly campaign. It means that it was super late. We were on super schedule to like get shit done really quickly. And the take that everything was actually said correctly the most was the one I forgot to say like Also, the subs, thank you guys for everybody that supported the Bring Back Holly campaign. Totally my bad. I take responsibility for messing that up. And what I would have done had I been at home editing it was get in my studio and do a voiceover of like thanking the subscribers, because it was the subscribers and it was the companies that helped me get the bike back together. So I do want to clear the air. Any of you guys that supported the Bring Back Holly campaign, buying the stickers and the shirts, you guys were the main reason the bike got back together. I do apologize that for whatever reason that cut did not work in the edit. I was not in a position to be able to refilm because it was so tight, like so fucking tight to get that video out. Not an excuse, but that's how it is. Things can't be perfect. I do apologize. So you guys, thank you so much for helping Holly out, or helping me get Holly back together. Obviously it worked out pretty well. As like a transition from that, this bike like constantly seems to like not want to work with me. It's so frustrating. So I just told you guys, like, when Holly got done, like she literally got done, 30 minutes later we went and filmed the reveal video. What I forgot to mention was that on the way home, you guys can probably see this shit. This is brake fluid from this little guy. That was leaking from one of the screws down here and actually got on here, then like corroded, all that kind of crap. So leaking brake fluid, I found out on the way home from the filming of the reveal. Also, you guys see this little red thing right here? That's a stator cover, really. And when I got home from filming, my shoe totally drenched in oil. So that was leaking. The bike was crazy leaking on the way to Texas. Like, we were on the way to Texas, and I was like, I hope my bike runs when I get there, man, because it's leaking oil and leaking fluids like crazy. Luckily, like I said in the last video, me and Downshift kind of got on the bike, got it fixed, got that problem solved. Now I get home and one of my headlights is like not one of the halos, but one of the actual projectors is like not showing. Hold on, if I have time I might do it here. I might jump in front of the bike and show you. Check this shit out. Only one of the headlights is working, the other one's off. Like it won't turn on. Now I was playing with the bike earlier, like moving the wires around, because it's this light that's not working, and I was moving these wires around and it like started blinking or something. So I want to say like it's really tight in here. The wiring, like wiring everything down, is very tight. So when I get home I might try to like take this thing off and like wiggle the wires around. I'm assuming, or I'm hoping I'm hoping one of the wires just kind of like got pulled too taut or something like that. I'm at that situation right now where I feel like stuff just like, it's one thing after another, and I don't know if you guys have ever like had like your favorite bike. Like, I'll be honest, this is my favorite bike. If I had to choose Holly or T, I would choose Holly. Let's go ahead and let you in so you don't run me over. No, come on in. Yes. Yeah. Just go. Just do it. Just do it! If you guys have two bikes and one of them, like your favorite one, goes down, and then you get it back up, you know, you put the money in, you get the parts, you fix it or send it to a shop or whatever have you, and then you get the bike back and you're like, yes! And then you get it back, you get it fixed, it works for like 10 seconds, and then something else happens. And you're like, are you freaking kidding me? I just got this thing back. And then you're like, whatever, I'm fixing it. Dude, it is so moist out here right now. Like, I can't get good weather. I go to Texas and freaking there's a hurricane and nastiness. The whole drive back in a dense fog the whole way. Now I get back to Atlanta and there's this crap. Anyway, back to the story. So if you guys have ever been in that situation where you get the bike fixed, you get it back, one more thing happens, and then you get it fixed, and then you're like, yes! And then one more thing happens. That is where I am currently at with Holly. I love this freaking bike. It is just being the biggest pain in my ass to get running correctly. And what sucks about it is like, it's starting to affect my confidence level with the bike. Like, I'm legit worried sometimes, like, I hope it runs. And that is not a good feeling to have with your motorcycle. There's no confidence in it. It's terrifying. That's currently where Holly is. Right now, it's only the headlight right now. So hopefully it gets fixed, and hopefully it's not a big deal. I'm really hopeful it's just like some wiring or something like that. That's just like wiggled out of place. But I don't know, man. It's just super frustrating when it's like one thing after another after another. Have you guys ever had that happen and you just get like so freaking frustrated with a motorcycle? If you have, let me know in the comments. Because like, am I the only guy that like one thing continuously happens to your freaking loved motorcycle? So that's Holly. She's running mostly. Oh, damn FedEx, just take that hard left. And guys, before I head out of here, I do have a ton of footage from Texas. It is some awesome freaking stuff. I think you guys are gonna super enjoy some of the content I have. I'm gonna talk, wow, I had like a spidey sense tingle going on in my butt about that white car. I don't know why. God, this ground sucks. Like, you can just feel how like there's no traction. Please let us have good weather soon. I would love it. But anyway, guys, I am gonna head out of here and try to not get in any bad traffic with this nasty ass weather. You guys take it easy. I will see you on the next video. Thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing to the channel. You guys ride safe out there, and hopefully you have better weather than I do right now, because this shit fucked up. Later, guys.